Hello, welcome to Zend Out IGTV. My name is Erin. I'm here from Team Zend Out on my balcony. Maybe you can hear the bird sounds around. It's very spring out right now, very Aries. And I'm here to share with you today a card spread for Aries season. So you can find the full card spread as well as a ritual for Aries season on our blog at zendout.com/blog or the link in our bio. In this video, I'm just going to share the card spread. So I find doing a card spread is a really lovely way to sink into the energy of the season, to get some clarity, and just connect with the invitations of the astrological energy here, Aries energy. So this card spread can be done with a tarot deck. That's what I'm going to be using. It can also be done with an oracle deck if you're more into oracle cards. Our deck, the ritual deck, would be a great fit. And in the spread, we're going to just explore Aries' invitation for you. So if you're doing this along with me, I invite you to just create a ritual space, whatever that means to you. Maybe that means lighting a candle. Maybe it means taking a moment to ground and center yourself, maybe with just a deep breath or petting your animal companion, whatever feels grounding to you. Maybe you like to light something that smells good, like incense or herbs, however you like to drop into sacred space. Feels really good. Truly, it doesn't matter what you do, just that it makes you feel more grounded, more connected, more open. So whenever you feel ready, you can shuffle your deck. I'm gonna shuffle and I'll also just show you. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot. So I'm gonna shuffle my cards and I'm gonna pull some cards for us as kind of like a collective spread. Okay, so we're gonna draw 5 cards. The first one is for what is Aries energy here to teach me. The second card is supportive energies to draw on to support your learning and growth. Your third card is how can you embody the warrior, the pioneer this season, these very Aries archetypes. Fourth card is what limitations are ready to be burst through. Are you ready to burst through this season? And last card, how to move through these limitations to move towards more freedom. So I'm just going to go through these cards that I pulled for us really briefly. What Aries energy is here to teach us. I've got the 4 of Swords. And this feels like Aries is here to teach us how to let things be a little bit easier. How to bring in a little bit more ease, that everything doesn't have to feel so hard all the time, that it doesn't always have to feel like slogging uphill, that it's okay actually to let things flow a bit more, to let things be a little bit easier, to not fight so hard. Which is really interesting when we think about Aries as offering us this warrior archetype and this pioneer archetype, and thinking about how we can hold that and we can also let it be a little easier. We can also let it be a little softer. Maybe we can find a bit more balance in working with this energy. And supportive energies to support our learning and growth, I've got the Fool. So taking risks, taking chances, following our curiosity, being a little bit more playful, tapping into our child self, our more childish side, and seeing where that can take us. Can you let this season be an adventure? And how does the way you think about your life and yourself and your relationships and your work change when you think about it all being an adventure or being part of a great adventure? What does that shift for you? What does that open up for you? How you can embody the warrior this season. I've got the Star. The Star is so much about hope and rebirth. So we can embody the warrior in fighting for whatever it is that you're being a warrior for this season, for justice, for your dream, for whatever it is, through tapping into hope. Hope gives us fire. Hope gives us something to fight for, to believe in, to dream towards. And so cultivating hope can help us find that fight in ourselves. And what limitations are ready to be burst through? I've got the Two of Swords. So we're ready to burst through self-doubt. We're ready to burst through lack of self-trust. We're ready to burst through, really doubting ourselves. This is so much a card of like, okay, we're turning it, we're kind of closing off, right? Literally, blindfold and the swords from other people's advice, opinions from the world, so that we can like get clear what's true for us, what's real for us, what are we thinking, what are we feeling. And so thinking about this as like limitations that are ready to be burst through. We're fucking tired of doubting ourselves and always questioning ourselves and always searching outside for answers. Like that's what we're done with this season, or we're starting to be done with this season. And how to move through those limitations to move towards more freedom. The Magician. Being in active co-creation with the universe, letting creative energy pour through us, letting our creativity be here, letting life force be here, actively channeling that, moving with that. What does that feel? What does that look like? What does that mean to you? Engaging with life, engaging with universe, spirit, whatever you think of, is how we move through self-doubt, how we move through a lack of self-trust, and how we root more into our power and our truth and connect with that hope in this grand adventure, right, with the Fool. So I hope that collective reading felt good for you. I really love this deck and the cards that came through. Definitely do this spread for yourself and see what nuance gets added when you're pulling just for you, right? A collective reading is for all of us. It's for a ton of people. So pulling these cards can add some more clarity on your unique situation, your unique life. And after you pull your cards, I'm not doing this now, but after you pull your cards, I really recommend taking some time to journal with them, to meditate with them, to really connect with the full meaning that they have to offer you. You know, sometimes a card can come up and we can feel confused by it, or we think it's one thing and then we sit with it more and we realize like, oh, there's another layer. Oh, there's some more depth here. There's something to really sink my teeth into here. So I think that can be a really nice way to deepen your relationship with the cards and to really engage in a conscious way with their medicine and with their wisdom. So happy Aries season. Definitely check out the blog post at the link in our bio if you want, and let us know how you feel about Aries season in the comments. What Aries placements do you have? I'm an Aries moon, so hit us with your Aries placements. Would love to hear and chat about how you're feeling about Aries season in the comments.